Hey, good morning. How are you all? Um, I am at the farm this morning again, as usual. What I'm doing today um, that I want to show to you is draining of water. I'm draining the water from the tanks because they are quite in need for a change. Now, if you look closely, you discover that this tank, like this tank, now this tank. Um, so we go to the next, some other tank, this, and this. Yeah, so many of them there that I'm draining now. They they need to be drained. Okay, so I'm doing that. Um, you need to drain your tanks, change water every day or every 2 days or every 3 days, depending on how many fishes you have in the tank, and then the size of the fishes. Take for instance, this tank is about 6 by 8. Okay, now the fishes in here are about 700 grams and 1 kg and 1 kg and above 1 kg. Now, and there are about 250 in this tank. You cannot afford to leave this tank for more than 2 days. Better you change it after 1 day and replace new water into it. Now, the reason you need to change water all the time is because as the water gets dirty, oxygen level depletes. It becomes difficult for the fishes to breathe properly, move around properly, and have comfort. And this this will affect them, and they become stressed. These fishes get disease and become sick when they are stressed. So to avoid that, you need to change their water regularly. And also, they cannot eat properly when their water is dirty. So it is good that you change your water so that they can eat properly, digest properly, and then grow. So clean water helps them also to grow fast because they eat and digest quickly. It also helps them from being sick. Okay, helps them from getting stressed out. It helps them also to be strong. You can also limit cannibalism because your water is clean. Then, like I said earlier, it depends on the amount of fishes here in the tank, the size of the tank, and the stage or the age of the fishes. Now, if you have about 2,000 or 3,000 fingerlings in this same 6x8 tank, you can't change water 2 days or 3 days after. You can leave it for even 4 days because 3,000 or 2,000 fingerlings in this 6x8 tank will not dirty this tank on time. So your water is clean. You can see how you are feeding, making sure that, especially when you are using sinking feed, because the fishes are small, you can see the bottom of the water. You are not overfeeding to dirty the water on time. You can leave it for even 3 days, 4 days. Sometimes you can leave it for 1 week. Take for instance, you have about 1,000 pieces of fingerlings in this 6x8 tank. So after 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 1 week, you look at the water. If it's getting a little bit dirty, you can change it. Okay. Also, if you have about say about 100 pieces of fishes in this same 6x8 tank, and they are 500 grams, you can leave it for 2 days, 3 days. You know, you just basically you just monitor your water. Once it is dirty, you can change it. So it is not like it must be changed after 1 day, but the thing is, water must be clean. So you monitor your water. If it is not clean enough, you change it. And once you change it, give your fishes about 30 minutes to 45 minutes and then feed them after. Okay, I take it again. When you change your water, always give your fishes time to settle down a bit, 30 minutes, 45 minutes depending, and then you feed them. If you feed them immediately after changing, they will pick, but they will not pick much. So you can also reduce their growth if you do that continuously. And you can also stress them out when you put water and feed immediately. It stresses them and they can, contract diseases in the tank. These tanks you see like this, they are filled with diseases, but once the fishes are not stressed out, they will not pick up the diseases. But the moment they are stressed out, they begin to pick up the diseases in the pond. So you have to be careful and try as much as possible to make sure that you do these things properly as it is supposed to be done. Now I'll just quickly show you this kind of pattern for those of you who want to set up your tanks. You have, so I hope you can see the piping. Look at something like this. Okay, good. I'm sure you have seen them. Something like this. Now this is done throughout the farm, this type of piping. Okay, this is the outlet. Okay, and then it is taken all the way into you have pipes here, you see that kind of thing, into the reservoir, like this. It flows into this, and then it flows out to the nearby gutter here and flows out to somewhere that doesn't disturb the neighborhood a lot. So you can get all this done with a good plumber who understands this, and then you are good to go. So this is as much as I can take today. Again, do not forget, subscribe to this channel if you're a fish farmer. It's all about fish farming. When I talk, I try to talk comprehensively, try to make it easy for everybody to understand. So subscribe to this channel to get things like this when they come your way. My name is Mr. Greg. Bye for now.